So they're totally devoid of money. This is the thing. People think economists are experts on money, but in fact, all their models, not all their models, but the models that they actually apply, the ones they use for macroeconomics, what they call dynamic stochastic general equilibrium, do not have money in them. There's only one economist, one neoclassical economist, who's ever included money in his models, money in banking, and that's Michael Kumhof, who's another critic of the mainstream, but within it, he's the chief economist for the Bank of England. And Michael, he actually worked as a banker before he became an economist. He knows he created money, and he wanted his economic theory to reflect that. And he's then copped the same ostracism within neoclassical economics that even I've copped from outside it, because they just don't want to know that money is significant. But to me, it's not general economics that matters, it's general dynamics. And having the double entry is a fundamental part of getting the dynamics of money correct. And the neoclassicals don't even have banks or debt on money in their model. They're not even on first base.
Well, this is why I actually do have this distinction in my mind, which I'm exploring. I'm doing no more than exploring it at present, is this distinction between money as a record of transactions, which is double entry, which is really, and we have to think about, but money is a flow, a quantum flow even, something which changes when we observe it. Because it does change when we observe it. The consequences change. If you think about anything, if you measure anything, you change what you've actually looked at. And there is this sort of dynamic that you've just said. The dynamic is that once we've recorded it, by the very process of recording, we have changed the nature of what we've done because we've established new relationships as a consequence of the first. And that to me is why this area of thinking is so exciting. I mean, I genuinely think exciting. I mean, again, this puts me in the category. In our last podcast, I accused you of being the geek and the nerd. I've just firmly put myself in that category. You're allowed to call me one. But I am. So, yeah, look, where this then led you, though, and I want to sort of spend perhaps the rest of this podcast talking about it, because you've mentioned it, you've talked about it. Your software is something which is quite really unlike anything else I've seen somebody try to do. I mean, as an economist, I can clearly, or as an accountant, I can clearly read it. I can see what you're trying to do. I understand how it works. I suspect the vast majority of economists who simply aren't versed in accounting, I mean, they might have done that 1 year undergraduate course that you mentioned that many do.
That's probably been abolished in recent years. So I imagine they don't do any accounting at all.